8 gigs or 16 gigs of RAM, one of society's biggest questions when buying your new M2 MacBook Air, and perhaps a very controversial one too. I've seen many videos on YouTube that seem to portray the 8 gig MacBook Air as an unusable device and a horrible purchase decision. Well, listen. Firstly, if you are someone who does intensive tasks such as video editing, music production, and professional work, the answer is quite simple. Go with the 16 gigs of RAM. This will save you a lot of frustration in the future. Now, I need you to understand that this does not mean the base model MacBook Air cannot video edit or cannot produce music. Would it potentially slow down every now and then? Could it struggle during intensive tasks? Without a doubt, the answer is yes. But for everyday use, the 8 gigs of RAM is perfectly fine. It is not like what others portray it. For example, if you are a college student studying software engineering that uses Office applications, browses on the web, and uses software programs like VS Code when programming, the 8 gig model will serve you well. And most people don't need as much performance as a college student studying software engineering. Answering the 8 versus 16 gigs of RAM is not easy because it really depends on the use case. If you're looking for a laptop that will last you for a very long period of time, one you will use for years and years to come, then my suggestion is to pay the extra money for the extra RAM. This will eliminate your need to buy a new laptop in the future, as your MacBook will reliably be alongside you. But if you don't want to spend more and feel daunted by the base model, don't worry, MacBook Airs are outstanding. I'm not saying the computer will be buttery smooth at all times, but it will be smooth enough that you only notice the slowness once in a while. In summary, if you're a professional, why are you even watching this video? Go with the 16 gigs of RAM. If you insist on buying a laptop and using it forever, the extra RAM will help you with that. If you are on a budget and are like most people who simply browse the web, use Office applications, and engage in a few intensive tasks, the 8 gigs of RAM will serve you well. There you have it. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Stay techy.